get Discord's authentication.
Hello. Seaweaver's troubleshooting.
In the meantime,
figure out the Fugi. But hello, everyone.
In the meantime, I'm loading up Parkitect. So,
well,
I can talk about one thing for sure, though, and that's that I got really, really mad that Steam just completely nerfed on me throughout that thing.
It's true, it did.
I went through so much effort that you guys never got to see.
Well, honestly, you were doing all right until you wanted to like try to double trick me, and then I was like, nah, it gotcha.
So it wasn't even just that one that like broke for me. Where's my authentication code? Oh, here it is. The one that it killed me on was that I did actually have it set up properly to show bot in the name of the game and on Steam. But you can change on Steam what your best friends see your name as. And so I had changed that one to be bot. Or sorry, I changed the other one to be bot, the non-best friends one, because you and me are not best friends. And I was in the middle of trying to best friend you when it reverted my name change because it had to relog Steam.
I didn't even know best friends was a thing on Steam. That's been there for a while.
Yeah, it's been for a long time.
Yeah, well, I've never done much with it. It would be helpful. I probably should do that. I have
definitely star a friend.
I have a variety of people that are like, you know, added years ago, and I just haven't gotten rid of them, whatever reason. And honestly, they've changed their name, and I forgot who they are anyway, and really should just get rid of them. But there they sit. You know.
Okay, so I don't know why you're broken.
I don't know either.
But Poe's Fugi is now broken, and I can't represent Poe properly.
How dare.
Well, okay, you're on the top of the thing, too. Like, you're not on the lowest, You're not on the lowest layer. So you should be displaying over top of Snowy Eden. But you're not.
I assume you've also just
displaying at all.
Tried to like refresh that URL from the browser. Yeah, I imagine so.
Yep. I also, you know what I can do? Here's what I can do. I really want to is I remove your old Fugi, and then browser source. New Fugi.
I gotta freaking add streamer mode to my Stream Deck.
Nah, you're invisible.
Freaking Discord, shut the hell up.
So it's, at this point, yeah, something's wrong with your Fugi. It shows you properly on the Fugi website.
Yeah.
But I have checked in every spot available whenever I post this this browser source link. No image shows up. If I go to it in a blank URL, you show up.
Okay.
But that's not going to blank like actual web page.
There you go. Like, I've been struggling on the audio front.
Not in OBS.
Well, I suppose I could start the game.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to sit here and stare at this screen. We can stare at a different screen with people milling about. As we have no money.
Hey. But we're not in debt anymore.
We also have no debt.
Negative.
But we have no money.
I worked really hard to clear that debt.
Hey, Young
Russell
King.
looks
Welcome, welcome.
terrible.
Good to see you. Oh. Alright. So now I guess we're just gonna have to sit around for a few minutes as we hopefully generate money and do not run out of money.
Yeah, so let us see
Alternatively,
where else we can cost or
man, even our highest available loan isn't that high. So it's like really I think the best way is to take out a loan and then make a big fancy roller coaster. Or really just generally we need a big fancy roller coaster.
No.
That's the thing we're missing.
I tried that last time though.
Yes, but we need to be good at making a big fancy roller coaster. Because I know...
My roller coaster was fine.
Yes, see, it was fine. Well, it wasn't good.
My first one,
It was fine.
my first one hit every single check mark on the board. People loved it.
The thing is like...
Their only reason for not sitting in it longer, or like not riding it more, was because of how much it rained.
Yeah,
Which is obnoxiously annoying me.
Well, and the trouble is, of course, that we are restricting ourselves from using blueprints, because the blueprints would make this much easier.
It would, but that's too easy.
I suppose. That's why we have $50 to our name.
We have 70.
We're in the green! That's what matters, I guess.
Yeah, how do our financials look for the past... Okay, we made $230 last month.
Yeah, I mean...
So we will be earning money slowly. We just
Generally.
need to, like, up the money.
We just need to make sure that we continue to find more ways to make money. Otherwise, it will dwindle.
I did this to make as much money as possible.
Handle
and it
over here is
works.
really bad.
So now...
Oh, you've
how
been
do
to
I
therapy
edit
lately?
what
That's
I-
awesome. I'm glad it's going well. Everybody could use some therapy. The world sucks too
We want
bad
to
to
shorten
not
the
have
height of the
therapy.
devil's high to be a lot smaller.
Oh,
There
although,
we go.
you know what? If we had a little bit... Oh, did you take out a tiny loan?
No, I
you
lowered
sold
the
something.
tower height.
Ah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna...
The whole point of the tower was to get us our loan back. That's why it was so tall. Because people were willing to pay ridiculous prices for it to be that tall. So what I did was I made it as tall as I could until we paid back the loan, at which point I could shorten it but lower the price on it so that they don't pay a ridiculous price. But the line isn't nearly as stuffed full of people. This way, you win, tower wins, we all win. So we got
Yeah.
a good $1,000 going for us now.
That's good. I'm gonna use that to edit the go-kart, which have been pretty effective, to add more stations.
I see. Oh, I see.
So we
We're
can
getting the
Fit more
race, I mean,
people. Just so we can fit more people on it.
It is the race to the main you're referring to, right?
Yes, that is the one.
Gotcha. You could actually also make it go back one more.
Ah, why have you changed colors on me? I'll fix it later. Probably, hopefully.
Art. There was something I wanted to talk to you about on stream, and I just can't remember what it is now.
Yeah.
Bad for getting everything today.
Yeah. Hey, I did the important stuff today. I got my medication. I returned the Joy-Cons. There was the third stop I went out to. I went to the bank. I settled a lot of things today. I even wrote you a whole comic strip. I don't have the images yet, but I have the text for each of the panels.
Like I would know if you had the images because I have to make them.
No, I mean, like, I've been doodling little stickman versions. You told me to do it.
Storyboarding.
You got a storyboard.
Okay, it's very poorly storyboarding, but here, I'll send it to you, Sonny, and you can give me a rating.
I guess for comics, it's thumbnailing, not storyboarding.
Yeah, this is thumbnailing. And this is barely even thumbnailing. Only the first panel is drawn.
Why?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what you can do, Poe?
Hmm.
Hang on.
Did you want all your panels to be square?
No.
I see. Then you shouldn't thumbnail it square.
I'm not planning on fully thumbnailing it square, man. I'm doing the concept. I have to go through the concept phase first.
I see.
It needs to be conceived before it can be done. No.
I don't know. I've never thumbnailed square first. It just goes straight to the page. Whatever fits. Whatever doesn't fit gets pushed to the next page.
No, that's not how you do that.
Belligerent.
There you go, Poe. I give you a lot more space to work with too.
It's belligerent.
Do you want assistance in this?
No, I'm figuring it out.
But yeah, I'm mad that Steam gave me away on that whole coup attempt.
It was a valiant effort.
What are you trying to do?
There we go.
Okay, so Poe is playing Vermintide 2 with Alpha and Viri.
Oh, you're trying to like sneak into his matches or something?
So at one point, and okay, this is actually a good reason to bring this up because I don't think Poe understood what I meant by this. But at one point, I had decided, okay, I kind of want to play this game as well because it's been a while, and I wouldn't mind playing, like, even if it's alongside of a random stream. So I was doing that,
What?
and I went to go into Quick Play, and at some point in the middle of Quick Play, I saw on Poe's stream Seaweaver attempted to join.
Ah.
Oh.
Or Seaweaver's joining and Seaweaver left, but I'm like, I hit Quick Play.
Well, and I
How
imagine
would I join
that's
in
because even if you set it to a private group, friends are allowed to join. So it may, by
Maybe.
default, try to join you in with friends before it tries to join you into, like, the rest of the pool of people.
Maybe. That is where I learned the flaw of you were playing Necromancer that round. And I genuinely can't tell whether it threw me in your lobby like 26 times or whether everyone was playing Necromancer that night. Put it up right on top of the other one. No. Right on top of the... Yeah, right there. Yep.
Okay.
And then you can see it automatically move the entrance. Yep, no.
Yeah, I don't know why it made me put that down again, but that's fine. Oh, and it fixed this color. Fantastic. Okay, cool.
Yep.
There. Now it fits 11.
So I had attempted Snowy to join Poe's match, but with the Steam name of bot, because that's what they call their bots in the game.
Oh, I see. You're trying to troll.
So after frustration, I was like, okay, wait, let me see if I actually can just join Poe's match, though. And I found that I could, so I was like, okay, hang on, I can do a funny with this. And I tried to connect as a bot at the perfect time where it connected right as Poe was leaving the match. So it just kind of looked like a new bot was loading in. And I know for a fact, Poe, that no one noticed until you guys were ready to pick up map.
Yeah, I started suspecting, because I was like, why is the bot in the lobby area? And so, like, I obviously was paying attention to other things, so I didn't like totally,
I had to alt.
you know, but I was
know,
like,
I had to alt tab to make sure I didn't move at all during that.
But yeah, I was like, wait a second.
The part that I know you almost caught on it, but were like, this was like the thing that made you have the idea properly is when you were trying to change characters.
Correct. Because
I saw you getting confused that you couldn't choose.
Because you're restricted on who's there, so I was like, yeah, pieces started. Because essentially that's the first time that I had to actually like pay attention to it. Because otherwise it was like, whatever, it's in the background, it's fine. And I was just like, wait a second.
I know, that's why I could see you getting confused a lot, and I could see that for a moment too, you did just think that it was a side effect.
Yeah, because
because
you know,
just like,
bugs happen. I
like,
work
no.
with bugs all the time. I was like, you know, but
you're just like, oh, that's weird, but like, I guess, okay, sure. And then you went off to go talk to Miri Alpha again, and like, oh my god, I almost got caught there. And so what I did was, while you specifically weren't looking, I was watching your stream and I waited until you were like looking at a different menu through your settings, and I swapped to the dwarf so that you could swap to the dude.
I did see the swap over, and I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when
like, if it was, I was
the
like, if
jig
that was
was
when I
up.
got caught, yeah, that's where I was like, okay, this is gonna get me caught, but like, I can maybe play it off long enough. While you were doing that, I was watching videos on how to tolerate the bots in that game, but I wasn't watching for how to tolerate. I was watching specifically for what their actions and triggers are.
What they usually are doing.
So I could behave like a bot.
Excellent. All right,
And I got all the way up to that too, because I got into the actual like starting zone where I realized the problem was that I had already up.
Yeah.
And that was the biggest one that gave
It's like
me
once
away.
you start
What
getting
I
the
feel like,
yeah.
What I should have tried to do is just leave and wait until you were in a match as not the necromancer, and then just join and play.
Yeah. The problem is, of course, I would have definitely noticed that just because it pipes up the who's connecting on the chat, which I see. But I mean, regardless, it was pretty funny.
I did notice that the name changed to bot properly, and there was, at that point, there was only one hint that would have given it away, but I doubt you would have been looking closely enough. Because the only way to tell if a person is, at this point, Jig is up, so I'm like, I can explain what the problem is, but the only way to tell if a person is in a bot, if is a bot in a match, is whether or not their level shows up properly.
Yeah.
Because when you inspect them, their name still shows up as bot, even though it's supposed to be character name, because of the weird way that character names are displayed. And so the only way to tell would have been to like specifically look at my level and to make sure that the level said bot and not my name. But I was like, there's no way he's gonna do that in the middle of like fighting through a match of veteran Vermintide. I could get away with this.
Yeah.
And if
Quite
I
possibly.
planned it a little bit better, instead of it being a last-minute like scenario, I probably could have gotten away with it.
Possibly. All right.
I doubt you would have gone through the effort of looking through Steam to see my friends' listing change at that point.
Well,
That's the only other giveaway.
potentially, but the thing is that also, I would have assumed quite quickly that it was you. I was like, wait a second. I know who'd do this.
I mean, I know you would assume it.
I
put
did
the research budget at 100.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was getting the research going back again as well.
Yeah. No, I noticed you trying to do it, so I was like, I'll bump you up to 100 because we can afford it now.
Do we have all of the thrill rides currently built?
No. Well, we have all the ones that we have built, which is why I wanted to get another one going.
Yeah. Oh, well, and the other thing is that you had built an inverted dark ride, which is technically categorized as a thrill ride and not a coaster.
That was my issue last time, I know.
Which may, yeah. I don't know. Roller coasters just get, like, I don't know, some kind of flagship sort of bonus that people just are way more enthusiastic about.
What it is
Big
that I
thing.
need to do now is if we want to make a coaster, the fun challenge I was thinking of for having to design a coaster is that we go halvesies on a wing.
So you work on half, then I work on half.
Pieces. Yeah.
Like, you gonna
Could do that.
do your Parkitect move?
Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, I feel like going halvesies on a wooden coaster would be probably the funniest way to cause something stupid to happen, while also giving us an actual wooden coaster for people to ride.
Yeah, should be able to afford a
We can afford
decent
starting
wooden.
for sure.
Well, I mean, we will in a few months when we have money.
We have money to start it. And the most expensive part is always going to be putting it down, right?
Yeah, generally.
Because it costs $1,500 just to put the first piece down, but then it costs a different amount per piece. And it's always like 1 to 200, I think. Yeah, see, like another station piece is only $22. I kind of want to put back more on
Way
station
forward
pieces.
on that. Alright, how's it going over here on gold? Okay.
Oh, that's what's so expensive. I see. Chain pieces are 68 each. Oh
yeah.
no, it goes up based on height. You know.
Well, that being the case, we could try to make something relatively low. Obviously, that kind of... We'd have to get real creative or be way better at doing things to get it to be as exciting, but...
Okay, so we need 73 to cap it off here, but I think I'm going to cap it off where I'm at. And then I'll set up like a downhill thrill saga thing, and then I'll let you take it away at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Because it shouldn't be too long.
All right, folks do be lining up for the go-kart still. That's
Yes.
and now more of them
So,
pick, thus paying us more money.
Here, what I can do is I can...
The money.
Ooh. Wait, what am I on low for? A nosy here? Oh, we don't have enough money. I see. Oh, right. Okay, yep. Just gotta wait.
Okay,
I am now no longer very low intensity. I am now only low intensity. Right at the start of the ride, which is perfect. So we gotta build that. And then I can do a funny... Whoa.
Damn it.
If I do that, how nauseating is that? Surprisingly not. Only a 0.7.
Is that downward at
0.7 or
all?
0.07?
Because they
It's
aren't
about to
gonna.
go down now.
Well, we'll see. That.
It's right there. They're about to go downwards.
As long as it's long enough, it should get pushed down there with the chain.
Oh, it definitely will.
There we go.
It definitely will. The first one is already technically a downward.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what the bank is for too. Actually, it helps you generate that momentum a little bit more. I found out. Okay, so how much do we need for this one? Are you gonna tell me a price?
Go.
Best decision we ever made was those
Make
stupid
that
go-karts.
money. Yeah, I don't know why it worked so well as far as like
Probably because it gives
it's
people
so
control.
exciting, but they do be loving it.
Oh. Oh, that's gotta be nauseating as hell. We're gonna break someone's neck here with this one.
Yeah, be lining up for the go-karts. Oh. Continue to give me money.
Oh. Okay, we definitely gotta do a test run of this one first.
As you always do.
Okay, we need $26 for this one. I do see where I want to build to though, so I think I'm about halfway done with this bit. Yo, I'm sorry. What? That sounds amazing. When do I get to build one?
Yay.
I guess it should be like halfway through.
About the aquarium.
Roughly.
People love the aquarium.
Oh, I see. That's the name of your ride. That's not a new ride.
No, that's the ride over here. It takes so long for people to cycle through. It's crazy.
That's kind of unfortunate to hear.
It is. It's. I mean, it is still
I
profitable.
Thought that was.
I just.
Oh
wish
no,
we
I'm saying
could...
I thought that was the name
Well, fair.
of an actual one, and I was like, yo.
Alas.
What a name for a new like ride concept. Is the concept is just called the Wizard's Aquarium. Okay.
Money. I don't have enough money for a trash can. What's the world come to?
Us being a little indebted to build a new roller coaster.
Go, go-karts, go. Make us money. You're the only thing keeping us afloat.
I mean, they're doing it. Have you seen our profit lately? We're buying stuff and still getting like $200 a month.
Here we go. Oh yeah, the profit just like that has rocketed up the profit on
it's so much money.
The go-karts. Yeah, that's much better. That's great.
So the other one that I know is going to be important for us to learn, that I had to learn about this game from a friend who watched one of our vlogs. The wooden roller coasters, the reason we want them, we want at least one rather, is that they technically never lose their interest value that it's given. So every ride's given like a bit of interest depending on the thing, and it does still fluctuate, but a wooden roller coaster can't permanently drop.
Why do
like,
you do
others
these
can't,
things?
Like, some rides can just kind of be obsolete after a bit, right? Where it's just like...
yeah, like it gets the new ride hype and then it peters out. But wooden coasters are always classic.
Yes, exactly. That's the point, is that it's a classic ride that then becomes a classic ride.
Yeah.
Where it's like people remember the wooden roller coaster and are like, yo, I get the coaster.
That matches.
So were you
reality.
asking me why I always do? Were you asking me why
yes.
I always do this?
Why are you always doing these things?
The bottleneck.
Can't just do the things. It's gonna freaking crash.
It's not gonna crash. That one should be fine.
We'll see.
I mean, if you really want, we can test. But I'm pretty sure it also costs us money to run a test.
Well, I mean, I don't think it does.
Does it not? I thought that was like a smaller thing they added this game, where it costs you like $20 to run a test.
I don't. I mean, all you do is switch it to yellow, and like it just.
I guess, yeah.
Perpetually runs tests.
I know it costs you money if you run a test that crashes into people.
Oh well, fair.
That one for sure is a problem. Which is why I need to wait until I can build at least. Yeah, it's like let me build at least one more segment, so if it crashes, it's not going into anyone.
Well, you can't actually switch it. Oh, actually, maybe you can. I can't switch it because it says it's currently being edited by you. So that's must be why.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to only add, like, I need one more turn to put it where I want it to be, roughly. Where I want it to go, like, a little more straight here. I'm trying to turn it to come back in the direction of the decline.
Yeah, try to keep it again. Try to keep it a little bit smaller footprint, sort of. Well, plus people like the wooden coasters sort of overlapping because they got all the posts.
So, like, you see where I just put that next turn?
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what I was referring to wanting to do, was that I wanted to put that there. Which, at this point, I could close and do a quick test, and we can see where it crashes.
Go-kart income is crazy.
Oh, additional structure is required to get the entrance and exit first, so... Alright, Poe, here we go.
Is there somewhere the one so popular? Seeing as it takes forever to get anybody through.
It's yellow. Are you guys gonna go?
Yeah, they're just like, nah. We don't want to die.
It just didn't. It didn't want to start. They're crash test dummies. They don't know.
You don't know that. They just want to live.
Okay, will this crash right here?
Jesus.
That's fine.
Why are you so violent?
Yeah, that's where I thought it would crash. That's where I assumed it would crash. How is that violent?
It's pretty violent. Although
I'm only snapping your neck in such a way that when you look at the coaster, it looks like there's a singularity pulling it in from every angle.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
It really does look like that, by the way, if you're on one of the camera
yeah,
views,
it looks like janky and warped for sure.
It looks like there's like a singularity pulling that one bottleneck bit.
Okay.
Oh, I see. It went all the way to the front of the ride. I need to go all the way to the back. Ah, there goes the money. Oh, will I not be able to build it? I see my issue.
How much would you be able to see? None. Our guests sign waivers that they know the threat. Also,
will I be
man,
able to
I've been to some roller coasters that really rattle your freaking brain around. I don't know if anybody gets to sue them either. The tickets usually come with like, oh, you bought the ticket, you agreed to whatever you get subjected to, blah blah blah.
About a 10-degree angle, I think. And then off of that, I should be able to do the funny piece. And then I hand it off to Poe. Because I don't want to be responsible for breaking this many necks, surprisingly.
I'm unconvinced that is true. No.
You can think whatever you want to think, but it is weirdly true.
There we go.
Oh no, we need $71 for this. Oh wait. Yeah.
Go-karts are slowing down. Keep going, people. Have you heard about the go-kart? Come to the go-kart.
To the last thing. Alright, Bo, it's on you. We need you to finish this wooden coaster.
They're gonna all right, we'll see how they feel about that. I feel like the lack of camber on that turn is gonna make give
because it's right after it's right after a high intensity section. It's only 1.7 Gs.
So what's stopping you from making like nothing but wooden roller coasters?
So this game and even Roller Coaster Tycoon are actually surprisingly intricate with how they work. and like how you can afford to keep the park running and whatnot. So our park is allotted a like we can have an infinite number of rides, and you could in theory have an all-wheel coaster park. But the problem is oversaturation is a value you have to worry about.
Because I also expect that like some of the hidden sort of stats are like certain whenever they're calculating how many new people show up, I expect there's some like subset that are looking for certain kinds of coasters, and if you already have that, then you don't get as much of a boost. So you want some variety that pulls new people. I don't know that for sure, but boy, I would be surprised if it doesn't work that way.
Oh, Topspin is one of those. I should be that. You want to know the most surprising stat I think I've ever found in this game, by the way, Poe? The segment length of your cars on a roller coaster has a inherent enjoyment value to that a park guest could hate where they're placed just on the coaster.
Huh.
And that will cause them to be like, this ride was too long, even if it's super short.
Oh, so
because you could have too many stations and they're placed at the very back, and because of that, their ride takes twice as long to calculate. Putting it at a longer ride for some stupid reason. That's an actual hidden stat. I don't know if it's in this game exactly, or if it was in a different Roller Coaster Tycoon that I'm getting confused with, because I play too many of all of these games.
Sure.
I've been playing Roller Coaster Tycoon on my Switch lately still. But yeah, the wooden coaster is yours to finish. It's, I gave you something to work with.
Oh. Except money.
Okay, well, that one's not my job.
Where'd all the money go?
Based on last stream, that's also just not true.
There's all
if you want more money, we're gonna pause the research again for a hot second until we finish this ride. Then
it's probably reasonable.
It's an extra $100 a month towards the ride, and it only costs like $20 a segment on the lower end. It costs like 50 to 80 in the higher end, so you'll have to wait and see. Oh, I forgot to put a photo booth on there. I should be able to afford to put it anywhere though afterwards, so I can put that on when we're done. In my other slot. Let's see.
Damn it, I'm out of money again. Hovering around $0 is such a hassle.
Okay, what is other? Because other is what's killing us the most.
All kinds of things.
But what is other supposed to be? I should look that up. I don't want alt tab. Okay, I'll do this right.
Are you talking about like in the finance list?
Yeah.
Does it not break it up if you look more specifically? Yeah, you can expand other. There's construction is other.
Oh.
Construction, loan, land, advertising, rewards. So, you know, roller coaster. That's pretty much the thing.
Yeah, it's the construction that costs us a lot. Oh, you know why it costs us the $2,300? I was confused for a moment, but I just learned the reason. It's because it also costs us 1.5 grand to put down the ride to start with.
Right.
What?
Yep.
So those are. I mean, it's super expensive. The hope is that you make the investment by the time it's done. And usually you're supposed to put the wooden coaster
Priestess.
first. I didn't
How's it
know
going?
this.
Yeah, we've been real lax on the whole adding roller coasters thing. Probably what's causing us to struggle.
Yeah, I mean, I fixed our struggle last time. A lot of pain in that.
Well, yes, but our income is still quite low. The go-karts are helping. Single-handedly.
They are helping a lot. Oh, they're like, helping so much, by the way. We could do the... We could, at this point, actually reasonably take it out alone.
Good.
We would want to take out the 8,000 from East River Bank for 1.44%.
Is this why you want to take out a business loan so bad? Because you keep doing it in your roller coaster games?
Kind of. There you go. Oh.
Okay.
Finish
now
this
we
ride
can...
so we can be done with it.
Yep, now we can make a thing.
Sort of. Yes, sort of no. It's more so to like... I know I shouldn't, because I know that I'm not gonna understand the full...
Thing. What?
I'm not gonna get it right my first try, if I do, in terms of like making something that, you know, makes back the business loan. But I'm just like, man, you could solve so many startup business problems with an actual business loan. I think the bigger issue is that we definitely can't get a business loan for these actual like, interest rates.
Well, yeah. If only you could get them at like 1.4%.
What's the percent? What's a real business loan interest?
Real? I
real
would
life, like,
expect it's probably
30.
6+.
Google says 6%.
Oh, I nailed it.
To 11%. There's some that say 8. There's some that say 3. I don't believe the 3.
I don't believe it.
The 3 is like, oh, you bend the million, and then they owe your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 million is 4%.
That's not... I'm like, that's not the worst.
Is the 4% a year?
Yeah, that'd be APR, annual percent rate.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to be going backwards again, Poe? Like, what are you doing here?
I'm bringing it back around under the original hill. I'm kind of waiting for this shadow to make sure that it's going to make it up this hill. So, well, hopefully.
With a loan of $1
You might wanna-
million, you owe extra 40,000 a year.
I want to back up test. I mean, yeah, it's the question of, like, can your business make 40,000 a year? Which is why I'm saying, I know I'm not going to get it right on the first try if I try to do a business loan. So I'm like, that's where I say no, but I talk about it as if I want to do it, because I'm like, you could start up an actual business with it. That's the whole point. I'm like, I could hire someone to help me with programming, and all of my games would be actually done. So, are you gonna go over the middle track then?
Yeah.
Gotcha. You might need a chain at that point. You can always test and find out,
Yeah.
but yeah, you might need a chain to get
Run a
high
quick
enough to
test.
actually go over it.
See if it makes it there. Fine.
Yeah, it's also a question of how much, like, how much energy is stored in that test. We need a velocity
Come on.
chart. Oh,
Come
you
on.
know? Okay, I'm looking at the velocity chart of the thing. It does look to be fine in terms of velocity. You can see it starts slowly, then build up, and here it skyrockets upwards. And then it dips here a little bit, goes up. Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah, okay, that's where you lose a lot of your momentum. But you're still going enough to get over the rail, so now you don't
Yeah,
need a
that's
chain.
fine.
Okay. I hope you. I want it to be known in a way that this game, or rather, Roller Coaster Tycoon games like this, single-handedly taught me how to read graphs and do math the way I do. I had a math teacher be like, "You suck at hearing instructions, so here's what we're gonna do. You really enjoy playing games, but I'm gonna make you I'm gonna make you set up a challenge in these games, and then like give me an actual like budget to work with, and be like, okay, now assume you just lost like $10,000. How much money do you have? And then just like they give me a lot of math scenarios in high school based off of these games. You know what, Poe? I'm gonna use part of our money here, another 1,700, and I'm gonna make the other throw ride we just got. And that'll give us 2 major rides to build excitement off of. Oh, how do I lower the land?
There we go.
There we go.
I added a camera.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I will say, I also did figure that like, the reason I didn't leave the match after the lobby afterwards is I was like, man, if they want me to leave, they'll say to leave.
Yeah.
I know Poe's
You're
not
fine.
that. I did notice myself very much failing to let you guys know that I can hold on to the tomes, so you don't have to lose the slots for healing. Because that's what I was attempting to do at some point. Let's say... Say 7 rounds?
Alright. We have a completed shindig over here. Running a task.
So, my ride might have to move, actually. Oh, it definitely has to move. Definitely has to move here. There was no way I was fitting everyone on that ride properly. I should only need to do this, though.
Okay. Hey.
Does it make it?
It worked. And its stats pretty good.
Nice. 4, 6, okay, 4,
Intensity is still moderately low. But the excitement's high.
Okay, the excitement being high and the low... Is it low or medium?
Intensity is medium.
That should be fine.
I expect so. I know that sometimes we have folks complaining about how there's not any high-intensity rides, but...
So, when guests say that, there is a chance that they just there's no ride higher than their requirement.
Sure.
Because the guests have like an actual threshold where it's like some guests, their intensity preference is set to like low or medium, and if there's no medium and you only have lows, then they're just like there's no high intensity rides because nothing is medium for them. But the moment you put in like a high intensity ride is when you can kind of hit everyone, but also have the caveat of some people don't like it. Of being like, it was too intense for me with online. I thought I could handle it. And it's like, cool, nerd, why'd you get on?
Alright, I'm gonna extend the queue a little bit for this guy.
It's fine. That's what I was trying to math out beforehand, is whether or not we could fit enough people in line.
That's dumb. Alright, I'm gonna put it to green, and then I guess I'm gonna do the decorating. I don't really know what decorating to do for it.
Yeah, I don't know what decorating to do for the new top spin thing either.
Park 5, green 1.
I need a curse name. What kind of a curse name do I give a top spin? This is a stupid name. It makes it funny, but now I need the color scheme. People's intestines are more pink, right?
Sure, I don't know what these edit. Get it.
What?
People's intestines, they're more like the fleshy pink,
Probably.
right? I don't know what color people's intestines are.
I mean, probably a pink flesh color. Most insides are a pinkish.
Or red, man. That's too pink.
Oh, okay.
Like where? Like here? Actually, it does look pretty good.
Alright, there we go.
Okay. Is the blender just black? What color is your blender?
Our blender's black. You know, like
Okay.
ninja blender.
I guess it's like black and white.
Okay.
But it's the weirdest color scheme I think I've ever had for a ride that kind of works.
You just made a peppermint ride, man.
Oh, yep, that's peppermint, alright.
The ride is called
Peppermint.
Blender or Bowels. Oh, I see. If I click on this, I can actually just copy the hex code. That's cool.
Big. Oh, you know what? Blank.
I don't think anybody would complain about going on a ride called Blender or Bowels. Which, you know, apparently not, because it's already starting to generate a lot.
Alright then. Okay, good. People are starting to show up for the roller coaster. Took them a second.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people starting to show up already. Nice.
I think I had to get some
You
decorations up.
should... To
Now
start,
they're-
you should set it to half full, and when it starts dropping in revenue is when you change it to any, not empty. On the roller coaster, anyway. What are we naming this roller coaster? You're putting like an enchanted mushroom forest around it, right?
Yeah, pretty much, just because it was already kind of in the forest. So it's like, well, forest it is.
Oh, Phase Twist is not a bad name, but I can come up with better. Oh, it's not a paladin. What's the other class?
Oh. Okay, great.
What's the D&D class that makes deals again?
Do it now?
D&D class that makes deals.
Deal? Cleric?
Deals. In packs.
Warlock?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be the warlock. Group of vandals again. God damn you, vandals.
Alright, there you go, Poe. Our wooden roller coaster has a pretty good name that's kind of fitting.
Warlock. Yeah, that's pretty good. See if I can find anything even more magical.
It's the most tame name I could possibly think of that still implies death. Also, we're almost at enough to repay back that loan. I'm going to pay a massive amount of it off.
Yep. Do so.
I'll leave us like $2,000. I'll say about 5. Oh, hang on, we're generating so much money I could just pay it off. And you'd still be able to easily make enough. If we hit 9K, I'm paying off the loan instantly. You're free to keep building while you do this. I'm just watching our finances.
Yep. Get some rocks.
500 short. Come on. Oh, it's because you're placing the wrong straight now, right? Gotcha.
Yep, big rocks.
No, it's okay. You're good. I was just like, man, I keep seeing it get so close, and then it just drops back down to the top 8K. I'm like, why?
How do I rotate shit? I have forgotten how to rotate it.
Space.
Ah, yes. That's definitely not the button I would have guessed.
Nope, but I had to guess it earlier, and I... Whoa. Okay, and you're blaming me for snapping their necks. You're just straight up decapitating them.
No, they fit. All about the illusion of danger.
I am going to watch this like a hawk.
Well, and yeah, and if they hit it, I'm gonna get rid of it.
So much.
I can't take the camera low enough to tell.
I'm watching them. If their heads get low enough as to clip the rock, I'm calling you a murderer.
Well, then I'm just gonna get rid of the rock. They'll be all right.
You'll still have killed people.
Yeah. Yeah, they fit. That's clean.
So, they do and don't at the same time. They clip, but only in the underneath of the middle of the rock where you can't.
Oh, where you can't see.
I'll give you the pass. Yeah.
You know.
I'll call it a pass. You're still a murderer, but.
You know.
If you look through the invisible node, you can see them get decapitated.
Good guy. Is my decoration's still not high? Too bad. You demanding.
Oh, come on, $100 more. Wait, let's go $100 more. I saw it hit the 9K. I paid for it.
Okay.
We're done. No loans.
Mango fruit. Soccer. Oh, I got.
Now is where we have to like actually work together again because we gotta actually decorate things. Wait, this is a thing?
Hmm.
We have a new decoration unlocked that it never goddamn told me about. They're tire barriers.
Tire.
It's like a wall. Yeah, it's like a wall made of tires.
Okay. Give me the high heat decoration. Oh. I wonder if the issue is that I haven't put anything out around the entrance. Actually.
Oh, probably, yeah, because
Yeah,
the line entrance does count as a
Yep,
slot.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I know one of the things that I was supposed to talk to you about today.
Hmm.
I need to extend an invite to
Oh,
next
yeah?
week. Next Thursday would still work, but on the 17th, which I believe is what, Tuesday?
It is a Tuesday, yes.
So on the 17th, on Tuesday, the newest Remedy game comes out.
The Remedy game?
Yeah, so the people who made Control and Alan Wake and
Ah, gotcha. Yep.
all those games, their newest game comes out. It is a, I don't know if it's a mission runner or just like can I call it Left 4 Dead mission runner?
Oh, is it like a Left 4 Dead like? Oh, what's the
I
name of
think
that?
so.
One of my other friends, one of my off-stream friends, I think had been talking about that game.
It's FBC Firebreak. Is the name of the game.
Yeah. I
So-
think I'm familiar with that name.
It's a co-op, like, I imagine it's a mission, which oh, you weren't excited for that whole saga. We came up with a new game category that hasn't fully taken off yet, but is 100% a valid category name. So the things I keep referring to as like mission runners are like Vermintide is a mission, very clearly. The idea being you pick from a list of missions that you then run through, go back to a lobby, but it's not a roguelike because you keep all your progress.
Uh-huh.
So like Vermintide, very easily a mission runner. The World War Z was a good one.
Yep.
Stuff like that, but we don't know how the missions in FBC Firebreak work yet. Is why I'm like hesitant to call it one so far.
Right.
But it looks really good. I'm guaranteed going to be playing it, and it's co-op. And it looks to have a lot of really fun chaos to it, because you know how in Control, as you go through the FBC,
Yeah.
all of the side quests are related to the anomalies. Where it's like, go contain the traffic light, where you can't move on Reddit, etc.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a horde shooter, but those are active during the missions. And you have to find and contain them throughout the missions as well. Which, honestly, chef's kiss to whoever at Remedy came up with that dumb idea.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Because that's
Stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are they still saying lower side? Oh, I see what you... Oh, yeah, what did you do here?
There we go. I was trying to make that longer.
Did it need to be longer?
There, it was filling up pretty well, so I want to give them a little more space to...
You just don't want to fill it up too much. Is the problem, though.
Yeah, it should be
But
good.
if it's longer,
Mostly because,
people will
like,
still line up on it.
a lot of... It fits a pretty good number of people on the train, so we were pretty near.
That's true. That's why I really like this, the one thrill ride that I just got, the Blender of Bowels, because it fits a lot.
Fits a
of
lot.
people. But the line is like at that perfect length where it takes like one line's worth of people every time. So it like fills up and then it finishes and then it clears there and you're like, awesome, done.
Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah, I
give
see that.
the coaster like 2 trains worth. Also, screw this rain. Damn you.
So apparently, if you put certain rides indoors, it does fix that. Like your wizard's aquarium is supposed to be out during a rain. Which means if we decorate the ones that are having problems as indoor rides, we might be fine.
Yeah, I wonder.
Ooh, I have an idea then. I'm gonna make a blender. Oh, that's perfect. This is the dumbest idea I think I've ever had. So we gotta give the walls a black base, right? It always starts like black on the bottom. And then the blenders go to having the like clear over the top. I guess more gray.
Clear?
So we'll go to but yeah, regardless, I wanted to extend the FPC invite to you as well. Because I will probably just be playing with anyone who wants to.
Fair enough. I will kind of have to think about it, just because I have just started, obviously, playing with the Alpha and Viri on another game.
No, that's fair.
And, so I'll have to see how much time I might have to put into another, collab game, but
yep.
I will keep it in mind.
It also doesn't have to be an every week thing.
Like a regular thing.
Sure.
Yeah, I shall consider.
The best news I think we've gotten so far is the price tag of the game.
Yeah.
Is a solid $30. I can't remember if that's Canadian or American.
I am glad that I feel like more games are sort of starting to realize that, like, the quote-unquote full price is, like, not sitting with people. Like, people are not here for that sort of pricing on a lot of stuff.
What's currently being talked about the most in like little the buzz that I'm hearing is that a lot of management is realizing that there used to be a difference between a full price game and a half game. And so beforehand, we would have certain games where it's like, yeah, you spent a lot of money making this like really well-made game. Oh, is this called glass? Is this glass even though it's just called wall?
There's the high decoration. Damn it, who's breaking all of my trash cans?
I'd like to point out that we are $2,000 and have no lowering now, so...
Well, and I think a big part of that, of course,
successful start
was not only the fact that we've got people paying to ride the roller coaster, but the roller coasters, I think, are a good draw for, like, new people to show up, because our overall in-park guests have jumped by, like, over 100, which is big.
pretty good here.
Big. Massive growth.
How
People
do I make a blender now?
The scenery here is amazing. The park entrance fee is a good deal. There are no high-intensity rides around here that interest me. Shut up, you two.
Yeah.
Shut up. Nobody
I
asked
highly doubt
you.
he's talking about an actual high-intensity ride, too. He just isn't interested in a whipping coaster because he's lame.
Yeah, hopefully this can become another sort of bread and butter ride like those go-karts. Dude, the go-karts are actually continuing to go crazy now.
So, I think a big part of the go-karts is that they get to also keep interest while it's raining. So certain, even like indoor rides might lose interest when it's raining from us, just because that's how they work.
That's true. So that might have been why everybody went over there to line up. Well, and it's good now that we can cruise 11 people through there, because that helps not have the line be, you know, forever long. God, that...
Yeah.
We are also charging them out the ass for the go-kart, and it's fantastic.
Okay, so my blender now technically has a roof, which is really funny. I'm gonna give it another roof, obviously, because I don't know if it counts. But this is probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. Well, it's not gonna be a mystery for long. I have to put the rest of the thing on.
Mystery, anything.
I don't want anything when the ride is called a blender or vowels.
Oh, you know what? This is very useful.
Have
I did not notice some of these useful general stats here. The theoretical amount of customers per month for the roller coaster is 153, and last month it was 91, which is very helpful to determine, like, if you need more capacity or not.
Oh, does that... Oh, does this work the way I want it to? Can I make this look good?
Max revenue per month. 5. Can I see how much they've managed to sell in picture?
Hey, Poe, take a look at the blender when you get the chance.
Oh, good. Actual blade.
Complain
about my rock.
Blender.
My rock is.
Hey, no. That was me complaining about the hypocrisy of you yelling at me for murdering our guests when you then turn around and decapitate them.
No decapitation. Giving them a near impact with a rock, which is exciting. 48 mini spinner fan. Heck, the mini spinner.
Oh, is that my tower?
No, that's the Devil's High.
No, but it should be.
Ooh.
It should be the right. Like the mini spinner might be no, because it's called the observation tower. So yeah, I don't know.
Who are you people, and what are you doing here? There's nothing here for you. Yeah, why do you?
This ride that you want to enjoy.
Oh, okay. It's this one over here. I guess I never gave it a new name.
Oh, you gotta name it.
Okay. Yeah. This is, I think, one of the last things I said.
Let's have the decoration process.
What the hell am I gonna name this?
See, this is like, I love this game for being able to return and do my level of bits while harming absolutely no one. But this is just pure enjoyment for me. Oh, I could so do that. Oh, I am going to. Fuck. That's gonna be so gross.
Wait, actually, freaking mini spinner is actually kind of accurate name. How did that happen? That's not. Is that what it's actually called? Oh no, mini spinner is a name. I did give it that name. All right, it's technically called a wipeout. All right, it's mini spinner because it's. I decorated it as though it's tiny with giant grass and flowers.
I see.
Hence the name mini spinner.
Makes more sense.
I had a moment where I was like, okay, what was the theming? Oh yeah, that was the theming. So what should I name it? And I was like, thinking of names of spinning while small, and I was like, oh, mini spinner. Yeah, that's the name. That's that's accurate.
Oh, what did I just delete? That glass panel, gotcha.
Hopefully nothing important.
No, it's like a glass panel on the blender. So I forgot I could do something really, really funny. And so the blender or bowels is going to have to go through another slight transformation before it's fully done. But I will say I think that this may actually top my best bit yet in terms of game rides. Which is impressive considering
Oh,
the last time I think I got close to topping my best bits was when I made the what did I call the observation tower in our last
Oh, it was something about rising from the grave, right?
Yeah. Rise from the Dead or something like that.
Yeah. Because it was the whole thing.
It looked good, man.
It did. It did look good.
It was
It was a little too tall though, which meant people were on it for like 3 years before they came back down. You know.
Okay, that was just funny though.
It was real unprofitable, but it was funny.
It was really fun. It was really on brand for the stupidity that was me too. Okay, so where do I re-find this thing? I thought it was a wall, but it may not be a wall. Maybe it is a wall. No, it's not.
Okay. Now we'll have
No
to
support, no sign, no shape. What is it?
I'm gonna try to put in another coaster.
Wait. Don't lose all of our money yet. Hang on.
It's gonna be a relatively small one.
What's the name of the water wall thing?
Water. You could. I have it on the aquarium over here. You could eyedropper it, or
how do I
object
do that?
pipette. It's what? Well, I guess the hockey is P.
Water curtain. Okay, but I have to find it on the thing is the problem. Like, I need it in the actual editor first, so I can do something with it. But I don't know where in the editor. Oh, I guess I could search the name.
Oh damn, we got a Ghost Mansion ride that's just a huge pain in the ass to make effectively. Oh boy. Don't do that. That's too much trouble. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot that I replaced this with bumper cars. I also never renamed.
Aha! Okay. I found it. Now for the fun part.
Castle team. Named.
So we're gonna take this and we're gonna play with this a bit, and we're gonna come here and we're gonna bam. Oh, that's so grody. Oh no, this works way too well.
Oh no. Freaking red water. Fantastic.
I think this is the best bit I have ever done in a roller coaster tycoon like game. I am going to fully customize this thing, by the way, to have like all the actual colors, so it's not just like red, it's like a mix of like the red, you need a bit of like the white for the bone soup.
Good. Great. I'm sure the customers will love that. Damn you, Rain.
I have to question whether or not I can
Okay,
be
it's not thunder, I
legally, like, classify it. No, it's raining. It's just some rides are not gonna get shut down.
Well, it's not thundering, so I guess everybody's okay with that.
Oh yeah, your ride is still going. Oh.
Even like the coaster's going, as long as it's not thundering, they're cool with it.
Snowy, are you there? Even if I went to see a doctor, is there a chance that after, like, watching any of these videos that the doctor would have to, like, legally declare me a psychopath?
No.
Cool. Impressive, but cool.
Alright. And on a new...
What other colors do I need to include, Snowy?
In what?
The human blender. It's like, I should have that weird, like, milky grayish color for the bone part of the soup. I'm gonna put...
I don't love that I have to run this in a straight line so far.
I'm gonna sprinkle in a few of those, like, bony white spots for the soup.
Well.
But I'm questioning, other than bony white and, like, the fleshy red, what other colors should I have in here?
I hate the way that looks.
I do too. But you know, I don't think anyone should be enjoying the way a human inside looks when put through a blender. I'm sorry, I had to do. Really? Now you're gonna tell me my headphone batteries are low?
Hate that.
No, okay, so I have the good setup finally of my headphones are wireless earbuds, which means I can like actually get up and do stuff freely with them, but their battery lifespan is obviously not meant for like a full day of work. Sometimes I have to do this where give it a minute. Now I have my other earbuds connected where I basically, instead of getting a new headset that was like gaming headset for $80, I got two like $30 pairs of earbuds, which then saved me money and made it so that I have wireless earbuds that I can just use.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been really annoyed about dealing with my wireless headset, and like I've been contemplating changing very much how I'm dealing with like my wireless audio solution on my PC, but it has turned out to be a lot more annoying and complicated than I was hoping for, because I started looking at wireless Bluetooth DACs, which give you better audio via Bluetooth in the sense that it connects to your PC via Bluetooth, but then it has the full hardware for doing the digital analog conversion, so that it takes that burden off of like wireless headphones, which usually cheap out on the DAC because they have to have a DAC to convert to Bluetooth. But you have like a good DAC to do it, so you get better audio. The problem is that a lot of these apparently have gone away from allowing inline microphone, so like I can't use a decent pair of headphones with like a microphone on it. You just get stuck with maybe the built-in microphone on the portable DAC itself, and I'm like, well, damn. So I'm like, I'm a little torn as to how I'm going to go about doing this, but I'm really tired of having like full-sized wireless headsets, but I don't really like most wireless earbuds, so I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I get that. That's why I'm like, what I did was just, I got those wireless earbuds, and I figured, you know what, I'm like, I'm gonna be suffering with a lot of stream stuff and like needing stream. So instead of getting like any kind of properly coherent mic setup, I opt for instead getting the wireless earbuds and the and just have my normal streaming microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And those two things together have done absolute wonders. Because I just don't need to care anymore about like half of my audio setup. I just, whenever I hear the warning of headphone battery low, I swap out to the other ones because they're the only devices they're connected to are my laptop. I say devices as if there's two of them, it's only one. So it's just my laptop, and it just does wonders for me because they still are like actual gaming quality. They have surround sound built in, they get all the noise across, everything works great. And so I can kind of just chill with these. Alright, Poe. It's...
Abomination is complete.
Actually, no, now that I look at this, you know what I forgot? I forgot to add buttons.
Got to add what?
Buttons.
Ah, of course. Gotta get the button.
You need the button. You gotta get the buttons. That... Oh, hang on, this will work pretty well though. So we put one here, one here. That works pretty good. Now I need a sideways like dial looking thing. Oh, if I flip you, oh, you rotate the wrong way. It's a stupid half tire, but I can't get the half tire to be a full tire while on the side. I feel like maybe. Yeah, it doesn't look great. I need a different circular object. I know I saw something earlier. I was like, oh, that. Oh, what's it? Oh, it's gonna be under shapes, right? Shapes. Yeah, but I can't fill it in? Question mark?
Oh, that's fast. Okay, hold on. Okay, it might be.
What'd you do?
It might be. They're getting to be a little bit dangerous.
I know what I'm missing here. This needs to be a different color. That's what it is. Alright, Poe, my blender is ready.
Fantastic.
Snowy, what do you think of my blender? I can't look into it, but it's like really funny that you can kind of faintly see the detail of the blades I put in.
Okay. No, that seems okay.
Yeah. I must have been way too tired last time to do this level of bit. Oh my good lord, the revenue of that new ride, Poe.
Which one?
The Blender of Bowels. It's
is it cranking?
almost 200. It's almost 200 for
Nice.
the past couple months.
Who the hell broke the roller coaster? One of you dumbasses get over there and fix that shit.
Maybe not. We have to check.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not considered part of the zone.
That'll do it.
What we need to do is increase the entrance zone, I believe. So there you go. That should now cover the ride. It also covers my new ride. And with there only being 1, 2, 3... There's only 4 rides, so 1 mechanic for the entire entrance, so it's more than enough. If all 4 break down at once, then something else is going wrong. Ooh, we have a launched drop tower now. That might be a good one for replacing the other thing.
Yeah, people would probably like that.
It's also the perfect time because that ride is very... Devil's High is not seeing nearly as much revenue as it did to break us even. Alright.
Lock break.
Oh, this thing is small. Oh! Wait, that didn't give me enough money? How much was the observation tower? How much do we have for loan options? Is there anything really small I can use? There's a 1.3% at $6,000. I'm going to take it out for us real quick, and we'll pay it back very quickly. But this should just be enough to give us another 1 or 2 rides of our choice. In fact, I say that, and we're going to pay back 3. Okay. That put our monthly fee down to being $39 a month, which will help a lot.
What? Why are you red? Why do you hate life? What's your problem? Huh?
We want to go up to, like, here. Is this a high throw ride?
What?
High intensity ride is a medium intensity ride. Oh, here's what we do. We do 1 launch, but we raise the height on the thingy. How do I raise the height on this thing? Oh, I have to close this, right?
There we go.
And then any not empty. 1 launch. What happened?
I'm struggling to get this to not clip through the ground and
Oh, I see. You're trying to make another roller coaster over here.
Yeah, I do be struggling.
Oh, you need to be careful with these ones too, by the way.
Oh, I know.
They have actual physics.
Oh, I know.
I'm assuming you've tested and watched it go launching at some point.
Well, not this time. Well, because I know that it's a shit show. This time around, I have been pretty cautious on it.
I guess this is fairly cautious, but there is at least 1 spot I can witness that they would have a decent chance of getting yeeted right out of the field.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on the Phantom, at least.
Oh, the Phantoms won't tell you.
We'll see how
they refuse
go.
to. It's so annoying.
We'll see how it goes.
So-
I suppose.
So for reference, a phantom will never break. A phantom will only show you what the cart will look like while going on that specific segment that it's currently on.
It really don't
Which
fit
means
very
it will-
many
Yeah.
folks on the ride, do they? I can drink this down just because it's like not worth this long a ride
What-
for this few people to get through.
Oh yeah, you also went really slow. Okay, I see what you mean, but you went overly cautious.
Yeah, I didn't rocket anybody.
No, you went slow. Oh my god.
The spinny might launch. Oh, a little bit of brakes. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's the fact that you applied the brakes to them, which also that looks so dumb, by the way.
I know. I wish the brakes were not so stupid, but such is
There's
life.
no doubt in my mind that if this were real, that would break in a heartbeat.
Yeah, there's no way that they would
doing
line up
anything.
properly. Like, they just miss. Well, I mean, it is very high excitement. It's not a bad execution. Problem is, it's so long for so few people running through.
Okay, you're gonna be mad at me for doing this, but I need to do.
Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I can fix it with 6-person bobsled seat. I didn't know was an option.
Yeah, you can.
All right, now we've got.
You also,
some
I'm pretty
folks-
sure in your thing you can actually change their speed manually. Oh, you might be at the point where you can't now, though, unless you want to redo your entire ride. So, when you're going through the rides and building them, as you build, there's an option on each and every segment for a targeted velocity.
Is there? I did not see that.
I don't know if it's on this one.
I don't
Per
think it
se?
is just because it's freaking physics based. This
I don't know, man.
6-person
It's on the
bobsled
wooden
gonna
roller
make it?
coaster. It's on the wooden roller coaster going down, which is wild to me. But if you set the targeted velocity, it just doesn't restrict the ride from going at a certain speed. Because otherwise it will restrict the ride and be like, nah, it's gotta slow down here.
All right, nice. This actually works
And I don't...
great.
Good. We can name it.
I'm not sure.
You motherfucking vandals, man.
Asshole. Every goddamn time.
I made a new ride and no one cares about it. I'm so mad.
Oh, you're a meat grinder.
What if I made it $1? No, my meat grinder is actually surprisingly profitable. Oh, it took a bigger dip this month though. I don't know why, but it did. Oh, there we go. I needed to figure out the right money magic. It's the drop tower had to have its price lowered because it was like $4 for a single drop. No one's willing to pay that, but if you lower the price down to like $1, make it really tall and have only a single drop, people. You know, it's getting fairly consistent riders, but not consistently full anymore, Poe.
What's that?
Our wooden roller coaster.
Oh, yeah.
It's like consistently like half full.
What are you guys doing to me? Your ass is to the
that
roller
bit.
coaster.
Yeah, it's hit its die down phase limit. I'm looking at this blender line, just amazed that this many people want to ride it.
Yeah, they're really big fans of that one. Is it higher intensity? Like, is that why? Is it people just been looking
It's
for a
a
high
me-
intensity? And
It's a medium excitement, medium intensity, high nausea, and medium decoration ride. Also, the fact that this ride is medium on everything but nausea, which is high, is a hilarious to me, considering it's a blender. Like, of all the rides to not be exciting, but also be nauseous, like nauseating, the blender is too good of a fit. Okay, my drop tower is getting people again. There we go. I see. So we gotta make sure we are pricing our rides properly. By the way,
Sure.
it looks like that is so far the biggest issue we've run into. Of like, that's why you need lines to not be a certain like you're. What is this? Is this 40 theater magical mishap? What is that?
That's
No,
the
it's
one
not
in the
movie
mushroom.
theater
The
pass.
giant weird mushroom building.
I thought that was a UFO.
Well, technically it's a UFO, but it also kind of looks like a mushroom, so it worked. It's, you know.
It does work. Alright, your castle siege is making money. Hey, Poe.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever noticed that there's a section on your Castle Siege 4D ride thing, whatever this is, that says football mode?
What?
What is football mode?
Where does it say football? What?
Oh, is this bumper cars?
It's football. Yeah, it's bumper cars in there.
Yeah, go to bumper cars, click on the actual station so you can see the settings, go to the gear, and go all the way down.
Football mode? What the hell does that mean?
It's football mode. I turned it on.
Whatever.
Oh!
Oh,
I
it throws
bet you
freaking
it's
balls.
It's a bumper car Rocket League.
Fantastic. Up the price.
That's gotta be what it is, right?
Yeah, you can see the soccer balls
Yeah.
or
I can
footballs.
see the soccer ball rolling around.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's
worth.
really funny though. I thought that was your 4D ride, which is why when I clicked on it, I was
It used to be.
confused as to what that.
It used to be, and then people stopped riding it, so I swapped it.
The juxtaposition though of what is football mode I mean on a 4D ride versus bumper car is so wildly different.
Yeah, imagine so. All right, now I gotta decorate this thing again.
Aww. Alright, why are you looking at riders? Oh, do they only come down when they see it in the air or something? Oh no, it's not that they're all in line for other things. Oh my god, man. So, the blender or bells, by the way, is kind of perfect. The ride can fit 20 people. Or 22 people. The line for the ride can fit 20 people.
Excellent.
Which means that is absolutely perfect length to person ratio. I just need to not touch it. Also, why is there no one cleaning up? What zone is this? Is there no one tied to the zone that's the yellow zone? No, we have a janitor tied to the entrance. He's just really not cleaning. I'm sorry. Why are you wandering when I put you in front of some messes? I might have to fire this man.
There, the people are showing up now. Yeah.
What level is this dude? What are you? Who are you?
Let me trees here. What if I put a tiny?
Are you gonna finally be cleaning? No?
Did not make this high. Damn.
Alright, I think we can afford $16 a month. I'm gonna have to mind, I realized my mistake. Oh, that's a bad mistake.
Oh.
Well, I just... Hey! You! Ban! I banned him. Found him.
Oh, you found one of the assholes?
Yep.
Yeah.
You vandalized the park. So, I made a mistake and I will apologize for this.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
A lot. I may have lost us our second best hauler on that.
Our second best what? Oh, hauler?
Hauler.
The dude who carries stuff?
I replaced them. And it's only the entrance zone that got screwed, so it's not the worst. But yeah, the problem was that I hired someone thinking it was a janitor.
Oh.
Because I'm not used to haulers being people.
Haulers aren't people.
I know that sounds so wrong. I'm not used to the haulers being like an actual hireable person in this, so I was like, oh, that's gotta be the janitor, right? No, it wasn't the janitor, so I accidentally fired, like, I hired one. Went to go fire her, fired the wrong person. So we lost the level 9 hauler on the entrance.
Oh, well, that's been crazy.
The food court person is still a level 10, and I feel like that is like the actual crisis averted, because otherwise, oh no, that's 10 levels gone on the most populated hauling area there is. Also, fun fact, we didn't have a janitor on the entrance until just now.
Whoop. You know what? I blame you. You're the one who sets up the zones.
I set up the zones, but we only had 2 janitors hired, and we have 3 zones.
Well, I still kind of blame you because I think you fired a bunch of them in our loan paying off spree.
You had 6 janitors.
Well, maybe 2 was not enough janitors.
No, but 3 is not 6.
Hey, I like to fire and forget.
You know how much money we had wasted on janitor?
Yeah, but the park was clean.
It still wasn't clean. That was the whole problem.
Park was clean.
Still getting complaints.
Doing great.
We were still getting complaints because of all the vandals that we had coming in, which is why you kept thinking we needed
vandals.
more.
I do hate those vandals.
But that's not how it worked. Alright, I'm leaving the Transformer thrill ride for you, and I'm gonna go for another water ride. Because I wouldn't mind getting in a single major water ride sometimes, but I don't like the log float.
Yeah.
How's your thing over here doing? Magic carpet ride, of course, okay.
It felt like the most fitting. I don't actually have any decorations to make it work as a magic carpet ride, so we just have a bunch of trees again.
I'm like, I was about to say, I'm noticing a pattern with you and your decorations.
I don't have... Well, I mean, it's a big-ass roller coaster. What am I going to put in here?
Oh, man.
I wish I had some, like, ready-built... like towers or buildings or stuff. So much effort.
I feel like those you could probably remake and save if you really wanted to. It's the rides that are the big one. You can't.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what I might tackle? I might actually tackle the Ghost Mansion ride.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that would be a really hard and long process, but would be really cool to get done well.
It would.
And having a custom Ghost Mansion ride would just be like, would be kind of special. The real question is, where in the world does it go? Because we're kind of losing space in our tiny little cramped part.
Well, I mean, we've got a lot of space to work in. We just haven't expanded very far.
That's why I say our tiny cramped part of the map.
Yeah, our corner. I mean, it might be worthwhile if we wanted to expand somewhere further, and then that would also allow us to potentially put in a train or some ride that, you know, moves from point A to point B.
I think I'm going to do that with, you know, the tunnel that you leave the go-karts from?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of branching off and going that way, because that's where the rest of our content park is.
Like over here. I guess
Yeah.
here. Like over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, how
Yeah,
do you do that?
Because it might be worthwhile doing that, because then you could run a train, like, all the way over to this other corner. And that would give us
Ooh.
you know, an extra ride as well as, you know, a lot more coverage of the area.
I think if you were willing to let me, I could do another really, really funny dark joke for a train.
What transport? Yeah, we just have a miniature railway, which could work.
Would you like to take a guess as to what... I have a name for the ride, and a theme for it.
I don't know, the
I'll
Doom
give you
train?
2 guesses as to what it is and where it's going to go.
I mean... I don't know, is it related to the blender in some capacity? Be down the drain?
No, it's related to real history, and that makes it dark or really funny.
Is it the underground
Yeah,
railway?
there you go.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta admit it'd be funny.
I mean, it would be. The underground railway is good, so, you know, that's good. Dark,
Was
but
it a
it,
good thing? I
it
don't
was
know
good.
history. I don't know history. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 patches of like little ground over here, Poe, to signify that this is where I want to start the train path, which is going to be right here, surprisingly.
Well, I don't know if that's going to have enough space, but good luck, I suppose.
Well, what you do is we start by going this one that way, and then we just go... Oh, I see the issue. It can't go there. So the issue with going there is specifically just the fact that the pipes exist. Where could I go for the... Ooh. Perfect. You know where we're gonna go? We're gonna go right there. And we're gonna go down.
Bro, I cannot...
I need that person to get out of this tunnel and off of that path before anyone else steps on it. Thank you, my dear.
Well, just going to pretend that that's...
Oh, you know what I do actually?
It's
Hang on.
not.
No, I could do this. You know what I need though? I need sign.
I can't see.
Where's the sign that says employee? Staff only, please. Oh, everyone just tried to walk into it right away too, which is, you know. So, how do I start a train?
How do I line this up? What? Well, that's not lined up at all. Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Alright. It's vaguely
That
correct.
was the weirdest and almost stupidest thing I think I ever heard.
What's that?
I went down to like negative 0.5 or something like that. And when I did, it yelled at me saying, "I'm sorry, your park doesn't own the rights to this location."
Damn low.
It's like, okay, sure. I don't own the rights to underneath me. Stupid laws. Okay, is 2 a decent height? Yeah, 2 is a decent height. Oh, it's gotta have so many more than the 1. Well, let's give it 2. No, that won't give it 2, but it does make the station. Yeah,
Is that better? Yes.
fine.
Decoration high. That. Oh, you know what? I should have added another camera to sell. All right, everybody. I'm sorry. I gotta edit in the camera. I'm very sorry. Okay, now proceed.
So,
Please come back.
how far over do I want to go? Do I want to go just beyond that little lump and then cut it off there for the underground railroad?
Probably.
It's like we can always terraform and stuff too, so
Yeah.
not the
Please come
worst.
back.
It's if you look at the underground view, by the way, you can see where I'm doing things.
Literally just building a subway. You can get
Yeah.
around our park with a subway.
Yep.
Although
The question is, do I give us a third one that's actually further out towards the riverbed? Because I could do that.
potentially, yeah. The trick will be seeing if we can make sure that it's like, I'll be curious to
You
see
can
how
sync the stations.
well how people feel about it, because it's technically like a scenery ride. So if it's underground, I wonder if they will be like, "Oh, I hate this thing," or not.
Oh, fuck. It's so mean of me.
We'll see.
I didn't know it was the same.
Yeah, because the
I would have done the opposite, where I put it super high up instead, but no.
because it's miniature railway, model trains using powered locomotives transport guests to their destinations, usually at ground level. Guests will look for fun things to do while riding scenic ride. Like the scenic ride. Increased
Okay,
popularity
so-
during rain. Because it's got a cover.
Kinda can't go through with this though. I'll fix it.
Wow. Our number of guests has gone way the hell up.
Yep, that's why we actually kind of need this at this moment too, which is why I wanted this to be the thing I'm working on.
I'm going to increase the entry fee a little bit. We've got many people saying that park entrance fee is good. I bumped it up
Are
by
they saying good or too low?
is a good deal. So I bumped it up to $22 from 20.
Okay, that's fine.
Can't they carry around these resource
There-
crates somewhere else? Do we have somebody carrying things in sight of others.
Must have somewhere.
I wonder if they're seeing the hauler across the path in the food court. I think that's what they're seeing. Bus here's amazing. No high intensity rides. They really want a higher intensity ride.
Okay, so
Rating
we
class.
need one of the stations, by the way, to start. Like,
Oh, shit. Prices are good. Experiences are good. Cleanliness is a little down.
I see the issue. So, where am I starting this stupid thing then? Oh, wait. No. I know where I'm starting this thing.
Good old consistent go-karts. Keep pulling in bank. Oh, the wood coaster's doing pretty good. A month that it didn't bring in any money somehow. It's been storming the whole time. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it does close during storms. It's a coaster. Okay, so I have a request for info.
Uh-huh.
Would you please make a pathway that goes up to the train from, like, roughly where the pretzel stand is, the entrance? It's like the side of the go-kart entrance.
Yeah.
I figured going up is the only other way we can do this.
Can you put the station entrance down so that I have something to work off of?
Yeah. I guess entrance here, exit, like here should do the trick. That
Yep.
should be good, right?
Yep, I can work with that.
Awesome. I'll have to do more in a second because I'm going to ask you to do the same thing over to the new zone. But I am going to build us a total of... I was thinking a total of 3 stations, but I might actually do a total of 4. Are you going to need me to terraform the game? No, you don't need me to terraform. You just need to be wary of how tall it is. Because there's the hill zones. So we're gonna go here, go straight a little bit, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
People also
6.
complain about time.
Oh yeah, we probably do. So I think the other station code is gonna go near your end of the park that you've been working off of.
Yep, that seems like a good place. Don't think.
Oh, I see. I could build like one more station there. Or I have to go straight. And I have to start diving down like immediately.
Nope. Bent. Copy the bent.
How's your arc going, by the way? Mike?
Wait, I finished to the outside of the bus. Now I'm inside of the bus.
Wow.
Alright. That'll help. More benches here and there. More comfortable.
So right around your other right thing here, by the way, Poe, your new magic MacGuffin.
Yep.
I have to do it with the proper straight pieces. What? Must be at a full or half unit height.
You heard the game. Full or a half unit, I guess.
Well, what's a full or a half unit?
It should stay when you're looking at the height, because it could be at like 5, 5 1/4, or 5 1/2.
Oh, I don't know how to do this then. It's sitting in between like 5 3/4. Okay, it's sitting at like 6 1/4. Then I tell it to go down to a 6. If I do that, no, it doesn't count. So I have to raise. Can you raise the land?
Well, I don't know if that matters, because I think those numbers are in relation to sea level.
They're in relation to. No, they're in relation to. Are they maybe? Do I just have to go up more? I can't go up that much. Can I?
Yeah, so you might need to go up or down a little bit. Because you've definitely been going up elsewhere. So.
But it's just too high for supports.
You know, then you just go down instead.
Oh wait, what if I go down to there we go. I found the issue. I see, so I have to go backwards a bit though, do this right. I need this to be like over here. Only go over one more. Go down to. Then we go up to. Oh no, wrong way.
Ride.
I went up 3. Can you go?
Incredible.
Okay, this is gonna be nonsense. What do you keep doing in the game?
Yeah. Get back
So it has
that
to
roller
go
coaster,
down-
you jerk.
By 2.
Get back in.
And then it flattens out, and then I can put 1.
This paid itself out. Total profit. Yeah.
So I've hit an issue with the York area.
Uh-huh.
I can't physically go high or low enough to put a station over here.
What if you...
We would need the tree to be gone. And then I need to do some other magic.
Yeah, like what if you
I'll work my magic. Wait, yeah, hang on.
Bring the station in like in a crosswise.
I have to. Well, okay. What I have to do is like build like this, then go down 2, then flatten out to 2. Then that gives me the station stuff here. And then that lets me then build upwards and get, it's 1, 2, so... If I polish these 2 and then go up, will that account for normality? You know, that actually does seem to account for normality again.
All much.
I hope that's enough of a. I hope it's enough of the station though. Yeah, I know. I have.
I mean, all your stations, I think, are kind of different sizes, which I don't know if they're gonna allow trains of like only the smallest station size.
No, they should.
I don't know.
Okay, how close am I to my ride? Whoops, I went too far this way. I can go back, like, to there. Build that.
You might have trouble pulling into that station because you might be getting blocked by that launch and drop tower.
No, I shouldn't be. And if I do, I have a different method of getting around it.
Didn't mean you would I ever do it.
Oh.